If you're a parent who's worried about the phone-based childhood, what can you do to fix things?
So the first thing is to realize that you're not alone. But if you feel like you're alone, then it's going to be very hard to solve this, because you'll think, what do I do? Everyone else is giving their kid a phone. My daughter comes home from fifth grade and she says, Mom, everyone else has a smartphone. I'm the only one who doesn't have one. I'm being left out. And so that's why we keep giving our kids phones and social media at a younger and younger age, because it's a collective action problem and we are not able to solve it. So it goes down younger and younger ages. And so the solution to a collective action problem is collective action. And so if you just talk to the parents of your kids' friends, you surely know them because you had to pick up kids at a birthday party or something. So just talk with a couple other families and agree on doing these 4 norms. No smartphone till age 14, or high school really in America. Just give them a flip phone or a phone watch. They can call and text if you're sending them out into the world, but don't give them the entire internet and all the strangers and all the apps and all the addiction. Don't do that until high school minimum. Second, no social media until 16. Social media is designed to trap your kids' attention. They know exactly. Frances Haugen brought out from Meta, this seminars on brain development. They know exactly how to get your kid's brain before the prefrontal cortex is developed. So don't let them have your kid until at least 16. The third is phone-free schools, and this is just a must. If your child is able to have their phone on them in their pocket or even their backpack, but especially pocket, during the day, it's very likely your child is not being well educated. Your child is not being educated as well as they should. The education is being damaged. And this, I think, is one of the reasons that test scores were going up for 40 years until 2012, and they've been going down. Not just in America, but around the world, test scores going down, which has never happened before. Of course it is. Kids can't pay attention in class. So much else is going on in their pocket. And then the final norm is far more independence, free play, and responsibility in the real world. We have to get back to the understanding that our children are young mammals who need to develop by engaging with the environment without supervision. Now, 2, 3, 4 years old, yeah, you need to supervise them because they'll do all kinds of stupid things. But around the world, one thing I learned from cultural psychology, age 7 or 8 is called the age of social sense. That's the age in which many societies give their kids, like, here, take the sheep down to the river, let them drink and bring them back. Like, you can trust 7 and 8, you can begin being responsible. So I think we need a sort of a norm, out by 8. By age 8, your kids should have some kind of independence. Maybe not wandering around town alone, but like out playing with some friends without a parent watching them. Because when the parents are watching, what do kids learn? They learn how to appeal to the adult to punish the other kid, which is a skill for authoritarianism. Whereas if kids have no rule maker above them, they have to work out the conflicts. They have to negotiate. They have to adjudicate. They have to forgive. And those are skills of democracy. So we have to give kids back a childhood worth having. Those 4 norms, parents can roll back the phone-based childhood.